This world is infinite, limitless. There's no place for fear. These feelings are the result of belonging to something bigger than ourselves. This is the Republic of Gamers. And this is passion.
I've never felt something like I can't even describe the feeling.
People had no idea that you could even make any money out of playing video games, right?
It's just amazing to be back here, being here at the arena again, in front of our amazing crowd. It just feels amazing.
Right now we are at NiP headquarters in Landskrona, where we have the facility. If you compare it to other organizations, they usually have a gaming house and then they have a headquarter, but we have combined it instead.
Bootcamp is good because you can interact easier with the players and the guys. You can easier to communicate together and talk through tactics and plans. You can group up and really share your thoughts on another level. I would say that's why it's better.
In essence, a new form of competition set to forge legends. But said legends do not arise from the organizations.
Well, when I started playing, when I started to get serious, I was around 15, 16 years old. My family wasn't that supportive. They kind of questioned it. They didn't know that you can actually earn a living from playing.
In the beginning, they were really, skeptical against it. I said every time I was playing games and was, putting in hours in front of the computer, they would always, drag the cable or...
I started playing Counter-Strike with my brother. He introduced to me when I was like 9 years old. That I got immediately hooked to the game and really interested on what it's about. So I started playing, like grinding alone on the late nights when I was little, and I don't know, I felt some kind of passion for it.
I was at my friend's house. I remember we were out playing some football. We headed back home to him and had some dinner, and I saw his father actually playing Counter-Strike, and it got me intrigued. I was asking him, what kind of game is that? It looks so much fun, can I try a bit? And he said, yeah, you probably shouldn't play this because there's so much blood, you're shooting people, but he eventually let me play the game, and the moment I touched the game and played, I was hooked. So ever since that day, I've been playing Counter-Strike almost every single day, and it's something that I'm really, like a big passion of mine ever since that day.
The support of family and friends when they see the spark in your eyes, finding a new family along the way, transformed into explorers, conquerors of new worlds, to return home one day as professional gamers.
I started earning money and showing that it is a lifestyle and you can work as a professional esports player. They really, changed their mind.
I think it's really important to have a good teammate if you wanna be successful and at the same time have fun. I think it goes hand in hand. Of course, you need a good organization as well, which we have in NiP, and we just get along really good. I think that's the key to success.
I would have to say esports is just electronic sports played on an electronic field. I started playing back in 1999, first Counter-Strike, I think it was beta version 3.2. There were no tournaments back then. I became the first paid CS player in Europe, and I think I got 50 euros a month to play professional, and I was king of the world, But it still did grow. I mean, the first World Championship I won was with 200 people in basement in a hotel, and now you see we sell out arenas like this. I mean, the esport has really developed to be a huge industry from being this little subculture down where only a few thousand people played to millions and millions playing as it is right now, and I'm really proud of it.
Proud to be gamers, to compete and risk everything, making the difference day after day and learning from the best of the best.
I think a big difference between the traditional sports is too, like if you take a football player, from young age, they've been a part of a team, they've had coaches, so they know exactly what to expect. Here they play individually, then they turn professional, and all of a sudden you're part of a team, and you don't know the aspects of it. So it's completely different. It's very interesting. The egos, you have to be strict, you have to be firm. It's like with everything. We have our set rules, we have our structure. And the players, just like the coaching staff and the man, we all follow the same structures. And if it's not followed, then there has to be consequences for it. And you take it individually with the players, and usually it comes around. But there's kind of it takes a little time with some players. With some players you have to be harder, and then with others, that's the way it goes.
That's how it works. So let the game begin. Choose your weapons wisely. Don't look back and listen to your heartbeats.
Before like a normal game, I just try to, relax, don't really think about it, go into it, learn as much as possible, maybe win the practice, but not really aim for it, and just become better by there. But coming to a competition game, and it's try to calm yourself down, relax, think about something funny, make yourself happy, talk to your teammates, having a relaxing environment, play a little bit so you warm up and you know how to put your crosshair correctly and everything like that, and then come into the game. It's just full focus, nothing else. Everything else outside of it is just nonsense. It's just there, but we're just focusing on what is in front of us in the monitor with the team. And that's how it feels for me. It's a lot of emotions most of the time, and it's just fun.
The way I approach a game before we play a tournament or anything is just that I mentally try to go through every single scenario that will or can happen in the game. We talk to each other within the team to try to prepare and see how we're going to approach the game, what kind of game style we want to do.
I feel great. I'm really hyped up right now, and the guys as well. We know that Malmö, the fans there are incredible. They support us all the way there, and it's in Sweden as well, and that's just, it keeps us more motivated and gives us energy to win this.
I noticed very early that they have a lot of supporters, and it's really helpful when you have to put in so many hours into something. You have to not only have passion for it, but when that many people shows you that much support, it really helps, and it shows that there's a lot of people that cares about esports, not only about your team, but esports in general.
The crowd was amazing, and this year again they're not disappointing us. I think we're playing really well right now. We have the crowd, even if we lose they're gonna be chanting NiP. That's how passionate our fans is. Of course we want to make them happy by winning and make ourselves happy by winning, but I don't think it adds more pressure. I just think we're grateful for the fans.
It's an amazing world to be a part of, and I don't think you can really understand it before you have done it and been in esports.
We support esports, and we are constantly searching for better ways to empower and help the millions of gamers who love esports worldwide. Because we feel the passion. Republic of Gamers, the choice of champions.
Powered by Intel Core i7 processor.